Breaking: Trump to have them arrested at the SOTU tonight. Hell yeah. Politics used to be about policy. Politicians were the ones who debated and eventually agreed on the policies that they believed to be best for the nation. We used to have a system that ensured that the most educated, well-reasoned and coolest heads in the nation went to Washington, were supported by us, in order to make sure our nation was better. Today, however, politics seems to be all about theatrics, emotional ploys and what can get the most retweets. The antics that used to be relegated strictly to the campaign trail are now being brought into the houses of Congress to make a point. The left has made it clear that they no longer work for Americans, they work for the illegals who somehow entered the United States illegally. Moreover, they want to ensure safety for those who have proven they are willing to break the law by staying here with no citizenship. They also want to make sure that new ones can enter anytime they want, by keeping the border completely insecure. Despite the State of the Union address being about what the president's agenda for the upcoming year, and what has been accomplished in the past year, the left seems to be unwilling to let this many cameras come into the houses of Congress without pulling a media stunt. According to Fox News, everyone's favorite House Minority Leader plans to march hundreds of illegals right into the Capitol building, and wave them under the noses of the very lawmakers who they defying by their presence in this country. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi and a number of other Democrats plan to fill the House gallery with illegal aliens when President Trump delivers his first State of the Union address on Tuesday. ABC News reports at least 24 House Democrats plan to bring illegals, the so-called Dreamers, to watch the Tuesday night speech from the House gallery. The illegal aliens will be sitting in seats that in previous years were meant for brave military heroes, law-abiding taxpayers and America's best and brightest. The sad truth is that Democrats would rather align themselves with foreign invaders who violated our national sovereignty, thumbed their nose at the rule of law, and pillaged and plundered taxpayer-funded resources. And now, Pelosi has decided to turn the U.S. Capitol into a sanctuary, a safe haven for people who are living in our nation illegally. In response, President Trump should fill the remainder of the House gallery with immigration and customs enforcement agents. Imagine the message he could send to the world if he directed ICE agents to arrest every illegal alien in the House chamber. Live on national television. Last week, an angry horde of illegals stormed the office of Senator Tom Tillis, RNC. "This conservative F this person," one so-called Dreamer shouted. "His office is supposed to protect me. This office is supposed to make me feel like home." Other Dreamers staged a mock funeral in the Senate and hurled racial insults at Sen. Marco Rubio, RFLA. Breitbart News reported there are millions of immigrant Dreamers who want to come to the United States legally, but the Democrats have decided a rampaging mob of profane illegals would make better citizens. So, if President Trump truly wants to demonstrate a no-nonsense, America First policy, he should round up every illegal alien attending the State of the Union address and put them on school buses with a one-way ticket back across the border. And if it's not asking too much, perhaps the Justice Department could launch an investigation to determine if Pelosi and the other Democrats broke federal law by harboring illegal aliens. It's time to put a stop to this lawlessness. California has already been overrun by the foreign invaders. New York City waved the white flag without so much as a fight. We must not allow the Democrats to surrender Capitol Hill. If Nancy Pelosi thought that she was going to win a war about legal status by bringing lawbreakers into the very chambers where those laws were made, she got another thing coming. As usual, the president has invited a few people to come to the SOTU himself. Except instead of glorifying the criminals, he's going to talk to the world about the effects of their crimes. Among the list of expected attendees are the family members of two girls who were brutally murdered by a gang that is notoriously made up of illegal Mexican immigrants. Special guests for the State of the Union address: Elizabeth Alvarado, Robert Mickens, Evelyn Rodriguez, and Freddie Cuevas, are the parents of Nisa Mickens and Kayla Cuevas, who had been close friends, but in September 2016, the two girls were chased down and brutally murdered by MS-13. If they want to remind us of the humanity of those who break the law, we can remind them of the humanity of those who have to live with the repercussions of those actions. Without strong, enforceable laws, we end up populated with criminals. It's not rocket science, and to avoid it certainly is and compassion, it's a re-election trick.